Hey, Sven here. I'm currently traveling, so the picture and sound in this video might be a bit different than usual. I hope it still works out. Right now, there's a topic going around, the AJCP, which stands for Advanced JSON Context Profile. What is it about? When you have an AI analyze an image, you usually upload it and say something like, describe what you see in this image. And then you get a text response and you can process that text response further in some way. For example, if you want to create a kind of clone of this image, you can use this text response, but the result is usually not that great. That's why there's currently a lot of experimentation with this AJCP. It's not a defined standardized format, but it's a structure that helps such a system generate an image. In ChatGPT itself, this works quite well, but not in an automation like this, because in ChatGPT you have a huge system prompt running in the background that helps the system understand what you actually want. But in an automation, if you want to do this in an automated way, you have to somehow recreate that. And that's what I try to do here with this prompt. We can take a look at that in a moment. I'm Sven, and I'm an entrepreneur. I've been involved in process optimization and quality for over 33 years, not just in business, but in all areas of life. And much of what I can do today, I learned through experience, through trial and error, and I know what really works. And in my videos, I want to show you how you can use intelligent process automation profitably for yourself and your business. And if you're not quite sure where to start, or if you just need someone to talk to, then just book a call with me. You'll find the link for that below this video, and then we can see together what we can make of it. Okay, so let's get started. Let's take a look at this directly in ChatGPT. I've already uploaded a picture here. It's some kind of picture of an old woman with crooked teeth. And now basically a very specific and detailed prompt would be something like, give me the AJCP, and perhaps I'll just write it out, the Advanced JSON Context Profile of this particular image, providing a comprehensive understanding. So, and now ChatGPT starts to analyze the image and actually gives me a JSON document. Now, you don't necessarily have to be able to read a JSON document, but it's actually pretty self-explanatory. That means, so here, what is the subject in this image? A, 70 to 90 years old, female, ethnicity unclear, black scarf or a hijab, and so on and so forth. And interestingly, for example, there's something like here, several missing and misaligned teeth. So actually this issue with the teeth here. And yes, as you can see here, the image is completely described with this structure. And now you could take this structure and simply copy it, and then with a new prompt say, please generate an image based on this AJCP. But for example, you could also change the content here. And because it's structured, you could manipulate the structure very easily. So for example, you could change the age here or change female to male here and much more. And then you take this JSON document to create, well, a clone or based on the same description, a similar image. I've now put the whole thing into an automation. This automation basically runs on an Airtable. And now let's just delete this image here. Then I'll just use the same one. And in this Airtable, I upload an image here. Then I click on clone. And this automation is triggered. Let's just run it. And while it's running, I can talk a bit more about it. So click accept it. Oh, right. I still need to start it. Use existing data. So the image is being loaded. Then some variables are set here. Now, this AJCP is being generated because it's a JSON document. And since it needs to go back into a JSON document during the image generation, I need this escape function here, which we'll take a look at in a moment. And then I upload the whole thing to a temp directory and from there back into Airtable. Now let's wait a moment until it's finished running and then we'll take a look at the result. the automation has finished running, and now let's take a look in Airtable to see what the result is. So here we see the original image. I'll just make it a bit bigger again. It's actually pretty poor quality and also very small. And here we have the newly generated image. And as you can already see here, for example, the teeth aren't as wild as in the original image, which actually works a bit better in ChatGPT. But basically, you can see here what I did. And overall, I'm not really satisfied with the quality. Let's take a look at this landscape shot, for example, taken from some mountain, looking down at a village. And this is the result based on the AJCP. It looks way too artificial and also has a different perspective. The pizza, I won't even click on that. It's completely different. This here is a funny picture where someone at Wacken did this mud angel. And yeah, the generated image actually looks kind of cool, or also something like this bucket with holes in it. I have to say, I actually think the quality of this bucket is almost a bit better than in the original photo. And finally, here's a picture from my hometown with the two benches looking out over the village. And here too, well, the whole thing looks pretty artificial. But so be it. Basically, I actually think the idea is pretty cool. And now let's take a look at how I did it. The process is as usual, meaning I start the automation here with a webhook and a record ID. This automation then basically receives this record ID, and I use that record ID to read the image from Airtable. That's super easy. The base is called make tests from the table images with this record ID. And then I set a few variables here, namely, first I determine whether this image is portrait, landscape, or square. And depending on that, I then set this parameter for ChatGPT, whether it's say 512 by 1024 or the other way around, or actually square. And yes, and now I have exactly this crucial point here that I mentioned earlier. When I do this directly in ChatGPTs, you just saw it spits out an endlessly long JSON document. And here I really had to experiment a bit because, for example, this give me highly detailed advanced JSON context profile wasn't enough for this image. I actually had to assign it a really extensive role so that it could identify the scene, then return this JSON object, and so on and so forth. And then I even had to provide a comprehensive example here with a third message. This specifically means that I had actually generated a much larger and more detailed example, carefully integrated it into the system, and subsequently it became evident that the automatically generated JSON object was indeed sufficiently meaningful and robust enough that it truly functioned effectively for the purpose of image generation as well. Yes, and just to understand it technically again, in this JSON object here, there are line breaks and some special characters, quotation marks, and so on. And I have to remove all of those now. And I do that with this escape function, where I use this replace mechanism to escape line breaks, new lines, tabs, and so on accordingly. Then I move on to generating with ChatGPT, which I have explained in detail elsewhere. That means I enter the key here, and then I specify which model to use. Then generate photorealistic image using following Advanced JSON Context Profile, and then I load this modified profile in here. The output format is PNG, and here is this image format, and then the result comes out. And I upload this result with Zero Code Kit to the temporary storage, and from there into Airtable. So basically, it's a pretty cool thing to generate this AJCP. I think there's still a bit of work and research needed to actually improve the quality a bit more. But I've also seen some great examples where, for instance, if you generate the AJCP from an image by a famous artist like Dali, and it's clear that it's by Dali, then the resulting image is more or less an identical clone. And I think that's an important aspect, that the knowledge ChatGPT has about all this information can actually be incorporated here. So take a look, try it out, play around with it a bit, and see you next time. Bye.